was the last time you cried at the movies?
8th grade.
That was the last time? The last time?
The last time I just
Oh, I thought you meant when you were in 8th grade.
I think it's such an amazingly beautiful, touching film. It talks with such an honesty, and what the kids nowadays are going through is just insane. And the way it's done with this openness and compassion is a film that really moved me.
I watched part of the last little chunk of Roma today. I think just watching that struggle, and you really feel it, and there's something about the simplicity of it, but I think it's the joy of movies. I think that you can still watch something and feel connected to people.
Roma, because it's an incredibly emotional movie, and it's about family and loss and birth, and so it's got everything in there, going from happiness to heartbreak.
Roma made me cry. There are very sad moments in it. I cry in most movies. I'm an easy cry.
If Beale Street could talk. Because it's just so painful to think that that someone could spend so many years in jail for something that they didn't do, and I think that people really go through that.
I cried watching Beale Street. The movie ended, and I was sitting and I went alone, and I just started bawling. I felt so much for the characters, for the despair of the situation, and how much I could relate to them, even though I've never been in a situation like that.
I was at Sundance and I saw this film, The Farewell, and it's really just about family, and in particular about a grandma. And you know, I've lost both my grandmas, and so man, I held it in the whole film. Then the credits rolled. I just like, I was a mess, bro. It's embarrassing. I mean, no, it's not embarrassing. It's okay to cry.
When I saw A Star Is Born, Bradley Cooper's character says to Sam Elliott's character, "It wasn't Dad that I idolized, it was you." And Sam turns around and backs that car out, and his emotion just, it still gets me.
I have trouble listening to Stephanie sing without it getting me. I have a soft spot for female singers, I think. And she in particular, after getting to know her a little bit, and I just love her music.
A Star Is Born, strangely, you know, I mean, I'm a real sucker, you know, so it doesn't take much.
The last moment in Cold War, oh, it's terrifically moving.
The last one I watched was actually Green Book, and I thought that the relationship was amazing.
That scene when they're in the restaurant and they all want to stand up for him.
I saw Boy Erased, and yes, it made me cry. Because of the situation of all those teenagers that were trying to play some kind of role and make them forget or deny who they are because of the pressure of society, and it just, it's a big subject.
Probably the Mr. Rogers movie. I just sobbed, you know, and it just reminded me growing up with that show and the values of it.
I've cried so much while working on movies. While working on this one, on BlackkKlansman, to think of a rookie cop take on a responsibility of trying to take down a Klan, and it being a true story, you know, that blew me away.
Weirdly enough, I cried during Annihilation. I don't know if it was because we were so deep in production and I was kind of exhausted when I saw it, but I was just like, what is life?
Ever since I became a dad, I cry so much more.
I know.
It is insane. I cry at
true.
everything now, so it's really not, it's more exciting if I didn't cry.
Yeah. What's the last movie you didn't cry at?
I know, exactly.